Hey guys, what's up? Crypto Market here, and in today's video, I'm bringing you 5 beginner tips before you do your first crypto trade or the first Bitcoin trade. So this video is especially for beginners. So if you're a veteran and you know everything, this could probably gonna be a veteran board to you. But if you're new, then in this video, I hope you learn some valuable lessons that are gonna spare you some pain and some mistakes that I've been through. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below with your Litecoin address, because among everybody commenting under my videos, I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin every day. So good luck in the raffle. And before we get into the gist of this video, so the beginner tips, let's take a look at the market cap as always. And something that's very interesting to me is, as I almost say in every video, the predictability of the crypto market. Because as you know, on the 17th of January, we saw the huge crush, the huge FUD that Asia caused. So market cap went down to 420 billion, and since then the market came back, but not back to 830 billion where we were at the beginning of January. But as you can see, currently we're kind of a side trend, like it's not going up, not going down. But it's amazing to me how predictable the cryptocurrency market is, because I said on the 17th of January it's an amazing opportunity to invest. And as it turned out, for example, Ripple, a coin that in my opinion it's going to have a hard time like being worth less than, like, I don't know, 25, 30, 40 cents again. You would have had a great bargain for Ripple. So it was at 91 cents on the 17th of January, and already a day later at $1.64. Now, this is not like, I don't want to say like invest all your money in Ripple. Ripple is the shit. Ripple is amazing. Ripple definitely is amazing, but something that you'll learn as you trade for cryptocurrencies is that you have to kind of be an anti-cyclical investor. So something that Warren Buffett said is, when everybody is fearful, that's when you should be greedy, and when everybody is greedy, that's when you should be fearful. And on the 17th of January, we definitely saw the case that everybody was fearful, and that was the time to be greedy, to buy some great coins for a bargain price, and then you would be in a large surplus by now. But keep in mind, guys, that everything I say in my video is just my personal opinion and not actual financial advice. So you can see that, for example, Ethereum Classic, great example for what's going on in the cryptocurrency industry. So Ethereum Classic is a fork of Ethereum. So everybody who had Ethereum at the moment when Ethereum Classic has been forked also got Ethereum Classic. So you kind of have both currencies, similar to Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. And it's a kind of paradox, which is really interesting and shows me the psychology of cryptocurrencies out there, because you get a kind of a currency on top. So you own a currency, Bitcoin or Ethereum, and somebody is like, hey dude, we're kind of making a twin out of this currency. You're gonna get some more for free. You don't have to do anything. And logic would dictate, okay, I'm getting cryptocurrencies for free, and even if I sell them for like 1 cent, I already made profit. So it would only make sense to sell them. But as you can see clearly, supply and demand is creating a situation where, instead of immediately selling everything that you have from this cryptocurrency and destroying it, people actually hold on to it in the hope that it's going to go up. And as you can see, Ethereum Classic started off at 75 cents and went up to almost like $50, to almost $45. So when it comes to cryptocurrencies, many things that apply to classical markets do apply, but also there are many things that kind of don't make sense. And you have to keep in mind that trading cryptocurrency is, in my opinion, an art form. So you can be talented, you can have a gift with it, you can break it down to numbers and kind of eliminate a certain amount of randomness, but at the end of the day, it really is an art form for me. Today's losers, Wax Coin, but in general, we don't see a lot of losers today. Basically, today is definitely more of a bullish market. So In today's video, as I told you guys, I'm gonna talk to you about beginner tips for your first Bitcoin trade. And please keep in mind that this is only my subjective point of view and not actual financial advice. So the first tip I'm gonna tell you is, of course, invest responsibly. Keep in mind that cryptocurrencies are extremely volatile. So a lot of attention has been brought to cryptocurrencies because of course, the hype around Bitcoin. Bitcoin was at the 17th of January, no, December at $20,000. And obviously everybody who invested in Bitcoin was like, oh my God, it's only going up, and thought that trees grow to the sky, but unfortunately they don't. And as fast as cryptocurrencies can go up, they can also drop very fast. So currently, many coins out there are far away from their all-time high that was reached like somewhere between the middle of December and the middle of January. And currently, the market is not the same that it was 1 month ago. But something that you definitely have to keep in mind is that you should make a budget. So you should first see how much is net income, then see what are important things that you need to live. Rent, savings, food money, stuff like that. And then when you have an overview, you can basically have a clear plan of how much money you are going to invest into safer stuff, such as a savings account maybe that you have on your actual bank, and some on the more, how should you call it, some of the more volatile stuff, such as cryptocurrency. So there's more risk, but also more money to be won. And you shouldn't invest like more than 10% of your net income into cryptocurrencies. 5% is also a bit much. So a friend of mine advises people to only invest 2%, which is, I know, very low. But guys, you have to keep in mind that we're all adults. If you're not an adult, then don't invest at all. If you're younger than 18 years old, keep your hands off cryptocurrencies. But basically, we're all responsible for our own decisions. So before you invest in something, make sure that you understand the system and be very responsible when it comes to investing, and try not to get greedy. I know it sounds easier sometimes than it's being done, but you have to keep in mind that as you mature more and more in trading, you're going to get more experience in everything, and emotions kind of get, you know, over time, your emotions you'll be less and less emotional when it comes to trading. So that's something that I try to tell everybody who's new, that you should try to keep your emotions in check. Sometimes it's hard, but over time it's going to get easier, definitely. Pick your right currency when you're investing. So of course, most people will probably pick Bitcoin first. And right now, in my opinion, it's not the smartest idea because obviously, first of all, the transaction costs for Bitcoin currently are extremely high. Plus, it takes a long time to send Bitcoin. Something interesting that we saw when Bitcoin came to an all-time high was that the altcoin Litecoin skyrocketed. So what happened? Basically, we can see that in this time frame this was pretty much the time when Bitcoin was at its all-time high. So on the 17th of January, Bitcoin was at $20,000. And we can see that Litecoin shot up from $100 in a matter of only 10 days to $300. So what happened? Basically, many people were fed up with Bitcoin because it was super expensive. Everybody was investing in Bitcoin, and it took forever for Bitcoin to arrive at your account. So many people went to Litecoin to eliminate those long waiting times and those damn high fees. So what happened is, of course, that the demand for Litecoin increased and that the price went up. And currently, when you're investing into cryptocurrencies, your first station will probably be Coinbase, because the easiest the easiest exchange where to go to, and you can choose between Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and of course Litecoin. And currently, instead of buying Bitcoin, why not buy Litecoin? I mean, technically, you can pretty much, it doesn't make a big difference, because if you buy it in Bitcoin, you're gonna just pay a lot more fees sending those funds than if you do it with Litecoin. With Litecoin, you have the advantages. First of all, it's faster and it's cheaper. So when you invest into cryptocurrencies, what you could do, something that I propose, is you buy whatever you want in Litecoin, and then, for example, you want to buy an altcoin, you send your Litecoin to the exchange platform, and then you sell those Litecoin for Bitcoin. You'll save a lot of money doing that. Next off is choose the right moment. Definitely something very important. It's looking, Bitcoin is looking so damn delicious when it's at an all-time high, and it's really hard to resist because obviously, as I said earlier, you always think that trees grow to the sky and they don't stop. So you have to keep in mind that at this point, the price could only be reached because people thought that it would go up and up and up. So something that you should avoid, in my opinion, is invest into coins that are in an all-time high, because it's pretty sure that they are going to go down in that moment. Something that's a lot smarter, in my opinion, is just wait until the coin goes down. So some nice buying opportunities, in my opinion, are when coins go decline in a very steep way. So this is a nice buying opportunity. This is a nice buying opportunity. This, and of course this, because once you buy Bitcoin at $10,000, you're back at almost 13,000, and you already made a profit. So I know it's kind of it's not black and white what I'm saying right now. So on the one hand, you should not wait too long and think of excuses not to invest at all. But on the other hand, also make the decision to actually invest. And once the good moment has come, you have to be ready to pull the trigger and put your money into cryptocurrencies. Next up is put your coins in a safe place. And this is where I'm going to show you some different wallets. So basically, something that we always wanted to do is be our own banks. And with cryptocurrencies, we finally have that option to take care of our own funds the way we want and please. This does have a lot of advantages. We're more independent of banks. There's not this centralized system, but also comes with some downsides, of course. So if you have certain amount of cryptocurrencies, for example, I think everything above $1,000, you should, for example, invest in a hardware wallet, because it's just safer. So a hardware wallet, for everybody who doesn't know, those are like, they look like USB sticks, and they're pretty much, when it comes to saving cryptocurrencies, one of the safest things that you can do, because it's pretty much cut off the internet, so it's very hard to reach for hackers. And there are tons of videos out there explaining to you how to set up hardware wallets. I also made a video on the Ledger Nano S, so go ahead and check that out. Basically, if you want to do full-time trading with cryptocurrency, something that you have to do, in my opinion, buy a hardware wallet and store your cryptocurrency somewhere safe. Another option is also the desktop wallet. So in my case, it would be Windows, of course. You have a few programs that you actually install on your desktop. This one is, for example, Exodus, pretty easy to use wallet. As you can see, there are many different coins in here. And guys, there are also web wallets that you can use, mobile wallets. They all have their own upsides and downsides, but the most important gist of the whole thing, in my opinion, is that the hardware wallets are among those four options, the safest option that you can choose. And just make sure to have your cryptocurrencies in a safe wallet when you have more than a bit money. I mean, more than like, I don't know, $1,000. Basically, I have a few exchanges, a few hardware wallets for different cryptocurrencies, and also a web wallet. So quite a lot of wallets, but it does have the downside that I have to kind of manage them and keep an overview. But the upside is that if I fuck up one of the wallets or something goes wrong, I get hacked, I only lose part of my money and not everything. But again, guys, when it comes to wallets, do your own research, and there are tons of great videos on YouTube and blog posts on how wallets work and what their advantages and disadvantages are. Fifth step is stop thinking black and white. So a good friend of mine recently went to a bank because he needed some kind of financial product, and just out of curiosity, he asked the guy about cryptocurrencies. And he knows me really well. He knows that I do this channel, and so when it comes to cryptocurrencies, he's not very biased. So I always say him, they're pretty cool, but you have to keep in mind they're speculative and so on. And what happened was when he went to the banker was like, oh, Bitcoin, that's a bubble. You should not invest. Everybody who invested in the early days is making the money, and everybody who's investing now is losing. And while I think that everybody is entitled to his own opinion, it does not make sense to bash on, to have such a biased view on something. So as I said earlier, cryptocurrencies are amazing, but also there are some dangers that come with using them, and you have to be aware of that. So don't just say that a certain coin is stupid. Don't just say that a certain YouTuber is stupid. Rather than listening to others and being totally black and white on stuff, have your own opinion. Listen to one party, listen to the other party, listen to both sides of the story, and then decide for yourself what's the right thing to do. And of course, one of the bonus tips, in my opinion, could be the sixth one, but it's just a bonus tip in my opinion. Just go out there and invest in cryptocurrencies. It's complicated at the beginning. It's a lot of stuff to digest, to learn, to get comfortable with. But at the end of the day, I think that it's a great experience to do this. Of course, people who are good with numbers are more attracted to cryptocurrencies. And for example, I always see in my demographical data when I check out my analytics in Google that most of my viewers are guys. So what's up, guys? What's up, ladies? Although you are only 4%. But I really admire it when somebody who's not technically savvy getting into cryptocurrency. So I'm not really technically savvy. I can't code. I can't code at all. But still, I put in the effort to learn a lot about cryptocurrencies. When I started a few years ago, I was a total noob, didn't know anything, but there are so many great sources on the internet. So guys, thank you for the attention. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a thumbs up, and please invest responsibly. Like the video, comment down below with your Litecoin address if you have a question, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to never miss a video, and also share it with friends and family if they are interested in cryptocurrencies. And now we get to the giveaway. So yesterday I was talking about the German ICO SafeDroid, and in today's video I'm going to choose a winner among 25 people who commented, and the winner will be today Kaya Manson. Nice. Maybe I will invest. So Kaya, as you know, on the 9th of February, the ICO is gonna go into the second round. Keep in mind that I have underneath the video a ref link, so I'll get a 5% bonus from SafeDroid. If you want to use it, go ahead. If not, that's completely fine with me. In any case, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a thumbs up. Good luck trading, invest responsibly, and guys, see you next time. Bye-bye.